What's good, YouTube, man? Welcome back to another video. I'm actually enjoying these sit down videos, man. Hopefully you guys are enjoying them. I got a pretty good response from my previous video, previous sit down video. And so if you haven't seen that video, make sure you go watch it after this. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. And another thing, I just created me a TikTok account and a new Instagram account. So if you guys can follow those, if you're interested in some more short form content, and I'll be starting to post a little more often on those pages than I do on my YouTube. Not saying I'm still stick with a weekly schedule on my YouTube, but if you're looking for daily content on my short form platforms like Instagram, TikTok, that's where I be. So make sure you go give me a give me a follow on those apps if you're interested. But without further ado, as you can see by the title, this is another one of my little rants. And this came up just because of a couple comments that I seen on my last video. And I just wanted, to address this topic a little bit. But as you can tell by the title, it's like the harsh realities of working in tech or cybersecurity. But yeah, it's a lot of things that you'll be introduced to once you do land a role in tech or cybersecurity, or when you're trying to pursue a role. Along my journey, it wasn't easy at all. Like, I had to quit my job to pursue a boot camp. I know a lot of people don't have that opportunity, So I was already a little step ahead, being able to quit my job and have savings to where I can do the boot camp and learn and be full-time immersed into cybersecurity. And that's something that, when people say, go get a tech job, switch into tech, they don't understand that, like, it's not that easy. It's not just switching to tech, 2 weeks later you have a job in tech. No, it don't work like that. Like, a lot of people need to understand that it's super competitive out here. That's my first point. Like, it's super competitive. And even like the entry level jobs I feel like the entry level jobs are way more competitive than once you get into a junior level or senior level or mid levels. Like, those entry level jobs are so competitive to get. And I understand that. And that's something that someone commented on my last video. Like, it's not, it is a bit of a blessing or luck, whatever you believe in, to land an entry level job. Like, it is to even land an interview. It's a bit of, I have a good resume, I might know somebody, mixed with luck, just from personal experience. Like, I know when I was interviewing for my job, I already knew it was like 10 other people interviewing as well for, I think it was 3 positions. So 10 people interviewing for 3 positions, but those 10 was cut down from hundreds of resumes that the hiring manager went through, and then thousands of resumes that the recruiter filtered through. So it's very competitive. So when people say they want to switch into tech or coming to build a career in cybersecurity, we want them to know that, like, it's going to be, you're going to have to study. You're going to have to keep up on that studying. For me, I'm in school now. Like, I continue to learn. I continue to try to grow in my profession and in my craft. I feel like this is like a never-ending thing. So if you think you can learn something from a course or a boot camp in 3 to 6 months and think you're just gonna excel, yes, this might be work for some people. It might be super brilliant to where that works and everything aligned perfectly for them, but a lot of people that's not the case, so it's super competitive out here. Another thing, certifications. These certifications are, one, I know they are expensive to get when you're working in cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is big on certifications. What certifications you have, it's not like software engineering where you just show projects, not just because it's competitive as heck in software engineering as well, but they are not big on certifications. They're more big on projects and coding tasks and stuff like that. So they're big on what projects they have produced. In cybersecurity, it's a lot like you don't really get looks unless you have a certification. I know these certifications can be tough to get and can be expensive. So before you make that investment, you should really sit down and see, hey, is this something that I'm going to pursue head on and just go? Like, you got to understand that this is not just a 2-week, 3-week, 4-week thing. This is going to be a year thing. Like, it took me a long time to find a job that I felt secure in and that I wanted to be in, and to be in security. It took me a long time to do that. It also, like, a lot of people that's in my boot camp, some of them still don't have jobs, and it's been years. It's been years. Some of them are still in help desk roles. So just know, like, it's not going to be just a straight journey to where you want to be. It's going to be curves in that as well. So make sure that this is something you want to do before you switch into it. Make sure you do your research on where you want to be and the different roadmaps to get there, and pick a roadmap that you know that you can stay consistent and disciplined on. That's one thing that you will have to have. You will have to have discipline. You will have to put in the work. Even if you work a 9 to 5, after work you will have to, because at a point I had to get a job. So once I finished the boot camp, I was searching for jobs, and if you watch my last video, you'll know I worked at Apple. So like, before work, after work, I'm studying for these certs, because I was in the SANS program. As you guys, I said all this in my last video. Go watch my last video. But I was in the SANS program, so I was taking SANS certifications. And as you know, those are some of the most high-level certifications, and I was studying for those. I only had one chance, so one voucher to pass the test. So I had to put in the work after work, before work, on the weekends. It's a lot of things that, like, I didn't get to do. Like, I had to miss out on stuff. So it is a sacrifice that you'll have to make for yourself now to get to where you want to be. So make sure, like, this is something you actually want to do. A lot of people ask me, like, hey, how do I get in? It's not just an entry ticket. It's like, it's hard work that come into it with it. So make sure you understand that, and make sure you know what you get yourself into before you take that leap and just jump out there. Like, another thing, like, I know on my videos you see me going to the gym or working a little bit. Just remember, those videos are like 15 to 20 minutes long. It's been nights where I've been at this desk till 9, 10 o'clock at night. Security is something that when they call, when they need us, we have to be there. So you still, depending on what area of security you want to go in, you will be on call. Sometimes you'll have to work on weekends to get stuff done. Sometimes you'll have to work late hours to get stuff done. And don't let, like, a lot of the social media things fool you, like the job is just so good and sweet. It's not. You're gonna deal with hiccups. You're gonna deal with late nights. You're gonna deal with continuous learning. It's a lot of things that go into it other than just coffee, workouts, unlimited PTO and stuff like that. Like, you earn that. You like, it's a lot of stuff that you will have to deal with once you get into the field, that you will see why you have that stuff. So I think my purpose for this video is just to, kind of shed a little light on um, the real side of things. Like, everything is not going to be, cookie cutter or perfect. I've been through layoffs. Layoffs are big in tech right now. A few years back, yes, the tech industry was booming, and it still is booming, but not like how it was a few years back. A lot of tech companies with AI are cutting positions because no longer need them, and for productivity reasons, and certain companies are losing like contracts and things like that. So it's a lot of things that you will have to deal with when getting into this field. So, I know it's cliche to say that you need to love it. I wouldn't say you need to love it, but I would say you definitely need to have a strong interest in it, to where, you know, you don't get burned out too quick, or you don't give up too quick when it gets too hard. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to get hard in your journey in one area or another. So if you don't actually like what you're doing, it's going to be a struggle. So, but I appreciate you guys for clicking on this video. Hopefully that made sense, or it gave you a little insight on the real reality of working in cybersecurity. And be on the lookout for my vlog dropping. I think I'm gonna drop another one later this week. This was just a midweek video that I wanted to get out. And then make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on my channel, and go follow me on my Instagram and TikTok. But we out. Peace.